The story of Hercules compared to the life of the Turkish actor Yaman. The Turkish actor Yaman, most well known for his famous series Turkish, has become a celebrity not just in Turkey but all around the globe thanks to his talent and his beauty, but above all, his kindness. There's only one adjective that says everything and nothing in a very simultaneous way: perfect. Perfection does not really exist in the world we live in. We all have many weaknesses and sins of naivety. Nobody is perfect. This is why the concept of perfection that I would like to attribute to this person is found in the Greek term telos. Unlike the Latins, the Greeks translate the equivalent word for perfectus with the word teloids, which means completeness. Connecting to the originality from which I wanted to take the etymology of this term, I would like to refer the story of John's life through the Disney classic from 1997, Hercules. The very sweet and blonde Hercules drawn by Disney, although it is exactly the opposite of John from a physical point of view, when he was born he illuminated the life of his parents Guven and Goldem, in the same way as Hercules did for Zeus and Hera. A father and mother who, despite not having been together for long, did continue to be present in the life of their loving son. Whether he has to go around the world, Guven, or maybe she must learn to dance tango, Goldem, for her work. In the film, the narrator asks the audience a question, which could be taken as, how does a true actor, man, show himself? What does a young boy have to do to enter the Olympus of the actors that really matter? In the cartoon, soon after he discovers that he is the son of Zeus, god of thunder, Hercules is very determined to work hard and prove himself to cross the gates of Olympus like a true god, even after being transformed into a mortal by the henchman of Hades, the god of the afterlife. If you prove yourself a hero on earth, you can become a god, but first you have to find Philoctetes. Through these specific lines uttered by Zeus, the true journey towards success begins for our hero Hercules. In a very popular song that featured in the movie Hercules, there is a verse that contains the true essence of John, which may often be overshadowed. You can be a myth and you will be because you have a big heart inside and not just muscles. Yaman has proven this in many cases. Even recently, he had participated in an important charity initiative in which he provided for the maintenance of 50 needy families for 2 months. After staying in Italy, he had arrived in Istanbul convinced that he has come back to his normal life, but in reality the unexpected crowd has only changed geographic coordinates. Thousands of women from all over the world had taken turns for many months under John Yaman's home in the Bebek district and in the well-known local Lucca, with the hope of getting the chance to actually being able to meet him. Precisely this attention, which may have been too much, sparked someone's anger in Turkey. The Turks are well known to be a particularly reserved people, and they have not looked favorably on the admiration and love John receives from his fans, which has made him an easy target for attacks and criticism. In the next phase, which lasted a few months of his career, there were articles that had defamed him and attributed him with distorted statements he had made about certain women in his life. A boy that was such full of life, always smiling and proud of what he had managed to build from the ground up with his own blood, sweat, and tears, was being thrown away like a used rag. John Yaman, like Hercules, in this moment of such hardship is being supported by the people who have never stopped supporting him and have never left him alone, managed to pull his head up and regain his strength, returning to be even better than before. After completing his military service, everything had returned to normal. Zeus gave to his own beloved son some great advice. Being famous is not the same as being a hero. Look inside your heart. I like to think that the Turkish actor has taken this advice to heart and in a very literal way, opting for a more reserved behavior, but he's always careful as he does not want to disappoint his fans. Similarly, his new drama series Mr. Lie is on its way, with it being much awaited by his fans and friends who adore him.